Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of GWA Supercharged. I am Joe Davis, and we are live from Seattle, Washington. We are only 2 days away from the biggest wrestling extravaganza in history, WrestleFest. But we have action tonight to get to, and we're going to start it off right away.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland. Weighing in at 275 pounds, Sergio Dandelinger.
And in our opening bout, we have the Fighting Irishman, Sergio Dandelinger, making his way to the ring. Tonight, he will be facing off with the Russian gladiator, Aleksander Sokolov. So, this should be a hard-hitting contest, no doubt about it.
And his opponent, accompanied by Amaya Stevens from St. Petersburg, Russia, weighing in at 260 pounds, the Russian gladiator, Aleksander Sokolov.
The Russian gladiator, a former World Heavyweight Champion, Aleksander Sokolov, to square off with the Fighting Irishman and former United States Heavyweight Champion, Sergio Dandelinger. So our opening contest tonight is shaping up to be a good one. Dandelinger, Sokolov. There's the bell and we're underway. And Sokolov charges in, was caught off guard by a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, and now Dandelinger goes to work. And Sokolov was able to dodge, and now he's coming back with several strikes. Look at the reverse elbow. And headbutt by Sokolov. Just 2 days away. Hold on. 1, 2. 2 count already in the early stages for Sokolov. We are only 2 days away this Sunday for WrestleFest, where we already know the main event is going to be the Nature Boy Ric Flair going one-on-one with the heavyweight champion of the world, Pretty Boy Arthur Caldwell, for the World Heavyweight Championship in what is going to be a no-holds-barred submission match. And that one is shaping up to be one of the biggest wrestling matches in all of wrestling history. We're also going to have several updates throughout this broadcast about what other matches, some of the other matches that you can expect at WrestleFest this Sunday. Another cover. 1, 2, and another 2 count for Aleksander Sokolov. Right hand into the girts by Sergio and sends him to the corner. And there's another shot. And that one blocked, reversal by Sokolov, and now Sergio gets his head bounced off of the top turnbuckle. European uppercut sends him out. Bulldog by Sokolov. Now the cover here. 1, 2, and another 2. Sokolov's pouring on the punishment now, but Dondelinger is somehow able to hang on. We have several other matches planned for you here tonight as well to gear up for WrestleFest this Sunday. We'll go over some of the other matches you can expect here tonight at the conclusion of this matchup. Dondelinger against the ropes, reverse elbow. Right on the money by Aleksander Sokolov. Maria on the outside. I could just see her clapping a moment ago. Very happy with what she's seeing out of her husband, the Russian Gladiator. And there's a battering ram headbutt and a splash. 1, 2, and it's over. No, it's not over. But in a flash, Sergio Dondelinger turns the tide with the battering ram headbutt, and there's another splash. A sudden offense, and suddenly the tide has turned. Sokolov now having to be on the defensive, and a big boot by Dondelinger. Down with another splash. And down again on the arm. Splash again by Dondelinger. And now with the submission, and Sokolov's fighting it. He's able to escape. Escape there by Sokolov. And now a couple more strikes. Block. Dondelinger with a knockdown. And again. Make that a trifecta. And Sokolov has to retreat back to a corner. And now Dondelinger goes in. And Sergio Dondelinger has regained control of this matchup. Look at this. And just raining down the knuckle sandwiches to Aleksander Sokolov. The audience counting away with him every step of the way. Here's a cover by Dondelinger. 1, 2. He got him. He did not. Sokolov rolls the right shoulder at just the last moment. And now Maria Sokolov over on the apron. Dondelinger completely distracted here. And Sokolov is going to capitalize with a twisted Russian suplex. And Sokolov now regains control. And now the standing triangle hold, and Dondelinger's trapped. He's got nowhere to go, and he is out. Dondelinger is out. Aleksander Sokolov victorious. Give the assist to his wife Maria. Look at this. The distraction. Dondelinger had this completely in hand, was looking to end this match, but the distraction and the victory for Aleksander Sokolov.
Aleksander Sokolov.
Well, a big victory right here tonight for Aleksander Sokolov, but not without controversy. Well, that was just our opening bout. We have several other matches. We're going to go over them right now. So coming up a little later on, a return match for the Eliminators and the Old Gods, but we're going to change it up a little. It's going to be a tornado tag this time. We also have Chris Vandiver set to go one-on-one with Gavin Briggs. And in our main event, we have Eric of the Viking Raiders and one half of the World Tag Team Champions going up against Willy Jones of High Energy. And now we have Aldo P. Wallace coming out here.
Making his way to the ring from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 379 pounds, strongman Aldo P. Wallace.
Aldo P. Wallace has had an issue with Big Bubba Mason for a couple of weeks, and Mason had finally gotten tired of it and got some payback last week. He slammed Aldo through a table and hit him with a chair and a shovel and everything else backstage. I'm sure that's what this is about. Let's listen in. He's calling out Bubba Mason, and Bubba, he's going to come out here. Well, how about that? With that, we are going to give you some updates on some of the matches that'll be taking place at WrestleFest. Just made official a Falls Count Anywhere match to settle this rivalry between Aldo P. Wallace and Big Bubba Mason. But that's not all. I'm also being told that because of what just transpired between Sergio Dondalinger and Aleksander Sokolov, they will face off at WrestleFest as well. The Women's World Championship is on the line as Kaiva, who has had Amaya Stevens' number, is going to take on Amaya Stevens for that title. And we know the main event for the Heavyweight Championship of the World, Nature Boy Ric Flair to square off against Pretty Boy Arthur Caldwell. WrestleFest is shaping up to be something spectacular, and now we've got Amaya Stevens coming down here.
Making her way to the ring from Oakland, California, the Global Wrestling Alliance Women's World Champion, Amaya Stevens.
I just mentioned the Women's World Championship and the champion, Amaya Stevens, and she's here now. I don't have her scheduled, but she's got something to say. Let's listen in. Amaya Stevens calling out Kaiva yet again. Are we going to see Kaiva? And yes, we are.
From no place in particular, Kaiva.
The mad woman, Kaiva, is not going to be called out and then sit in the back. She's going to come out here and confront Amaya Stevens yet again. These two have been going at it now for weeks. Kaiva has a couple of non-title victories over the Women's World Champion, and last week they brawled on the outside of the ring until it was too late. There was a double count out last week, and Amaya Stevens is just simply sick and tired of dealing with Kaiva. She wants to end this right here, right now. And we got an official. It's an official match. There's the bell. Kaiva runs in but gets cut off and over the top rope and blocked by Kaiva. And Stevens, with those educated hands, and they're looking to put an end to Kaiva and her run at the Women's World title right here tonight. Block and a kick by Kaiva. And now Kaiva's all over him. All over her like a blanket. And she's biting, slamming the head. That's what I mean. This woman is unpredictable. She's unorthodox. She's simply crazy. A diving headbutt. And again, this woman she has simply lost her mind. Makes her a dangerous individual. Well, no, not even a one that time. And all over the top of her again. And look at this. That's not wrestling, that's just brawling. Kaiva now is in control of this matchup at the moment, however. Elbow to the top of the head, caught her flush. And just as we have seen in the last couple of weeks, Kaiva, up until right then, was in total control. And now an armbar by Stevens. Is Kaiva gonna give it up, or is she gonna be able to find a way out? She's fighting it. And a couple of shots, and that will break up that hold. And Kaiva now is going to send Stevens for the ride again, right into the corner with force. And Kaiva now, again, she has had Stevens' number. We could very well see a new Women's World Champion at WrestleFest, and it could be this crazy woman, Kaiva. Here's another cover. One, and just a one that time for Kaiva. Kaiva now sends her for the ride into the corner yet again. Up on the top rope, and just going to toss her to the outside, and what a nasty landing for Amaya Stevens. Wait a minute. Kaiva looking out of the ring, and now she's got one of them kendo sticks. Oh, well, this isn't good. She's looking to throw this match right away right here. What a shot! Again, and a third time. And Kaiva just wearing out Amaya Stevens, and that's a disqualification victory for Stevens. But Kaiva, again, she's crazed. She's completely crazy, and she didn't care. Well, ladies and gentlemen, one more update regarding GWA WrestleFest this Sunday. The World Tag Team titles will be on the line as High Energy takes on the champions, the Viking Raiders. We understand that there's something going on backstage, so let's get our camera back there. Well, Don Holmes not happy about what transpired between High Energy last week. But coming up next, we have tag team action as the Eliminators will square off with the Old Gods in a tornado tag team match.
The following contest is a tornado tag team match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 500 pounds, the Eliminators.
Vince Dixon and Cliff Russell, the Eliminators, coming down here for this tornado tag team match. They've had an issue with the Old Gods for the last couple of weeks. The Old Gods would cheat to win one match, and then last week, things weren't going quite their way, so Ray Snyder, blatantly in front of the official, used the brass knuckles on Cliff Russell. So the Eliminators with a disqualification victory, but it's not the way that they want to win. And tonight, change it up, and this will be the first tornado tag team match in GWA history.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 660 pounds, the Old Gods.
And the Old Gods making their way to the ring for this matchup. And for those that might not understand what I mean or what we mean by a tornado tag team match, that essentially means that all four of these competitors will be legal at the same time. There will be no tags. But out of those four individuals, the first to get a pinfall or submission wins the match for his team. But with all of them legal, they're all going to have to pay attention to their opponents and then also their partners. So if they're in trouble, they'll have to try to help out if they can. Brings a whole different dynamic to this type of tag team matchup. So the Eliminators, the Old Gods, tornado tag team rules. There's the bell. We're going to try to keep up with this action as best we can. And the official there got in the way. He got suplexed for his trouble. That'll be a fine later on, I can assure you. But Vince Dixon has paired off with Ray Snyder. And Cliff Russell just got punched in the face by handsome Harry Sharp. And now Snyder choking the life out of Vince Dixon. Cliff Russell over in the corner. Gets his head bounced off the top turnbuckle. Elbow drop by Ray Snyder. Sent for the ride with authority. Did Cliff Russell. And at the current moment, the Old Gods have complete control of this matchup against the Eliminators. Both of the Eliminators in trouble. Belly-to-belly suplex there by Harry Sharp. Going to go for a cover here, it looks like, but a rope break. The feet underneath the bottom rope. And Snyder now with a scoop with Vince Dixon. And over the top into the outside. He just splatted on the floor. A nasty landing. A man could have his career ended that way. My God. Well, now on the outside, we got Ray Snyder still with Vince Dixon, and Cliff Russell has gained control on the inside of the ring of Harry Sharp. So now the control of this match is sort of half and half here, and now Sharp to the outside of the floor. And Cliff Russell goes in after him. Vince Dixon off of the steps now. And there will be no countouts in this match with all four of these participants legal. Cliff Russell doing everything he can to try to wear down Harry Sharp. But Vince Dixon is having all kinds of problems with Ray Snyder. It's been all Snyder, basically, all match long between those two. Snyder now making his way back into the ring. And Harry Sharp has regained control. He sends Cliff Russell back into the ring. Vince Dixon back in, and he's going back after Snyder. And now he gets caught off by Harry Sharp. Reversal by Vince Dixon. Turns that back suplex into a crossbody. And here's the cover by Dixon. 1, a 2 count that time. And Cliff Russell ripping and tearing at the left arm of Ray Schneider. We all know that that arm is not in great shape. And now the Eliminators look like they have finally gained control of this matchup. Vince Dixon looks like he's been cut. He may be bleeding right above his right eye there. And sent to the buckle is Harry Sharp. Reversal by Sharp. And a straight right hand to the face. And Cliff Russell goes for the cover. Whoa, not even a one. Not even a one. And a straight right hand. And 2 of them. And just like that, Harry Sharp had gained control. And Cliff Russell going to take back over on Sharp. And on the inside of the ring, Ray Schneider, big elbow drop to Vince Dixon. 1, 2, he got him. That's it. Cliff Russell, that's exactly what I was talking about. Cliff Russell on the outside of the ring dealing with the other partner. And Ray Schneider was able to sneak off with the victory.
Here are your winners, the Old Gods.
Well, within the rules of that matchup, the Old Gods, they got a legitimate victory over the Eliminators here tonight. But a little bit different rule set than a traditional tag team matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, another update regarding GWA WrestleFest this Sunday from Los Angeles, California. The United States Heavyweight title will be on the line as the #1 contender Chris Vandiver challenges primetime Charles Thompson. But first, and coming up next, Chris Vandiver set to go one-on-one with Gavin Briggs. So we're going to send it back down to the ring, and we're going to get that matchup underway.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Lilith Vandiver. From Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 232 pounds, Chris Vandiver.
Chris Vandiver making his way to the ring with the lovely Lilith Vandiver. Again, Chris Vandiver has had a big problem with Charles Thompson. He won the opportunity to face off with Thompson for the United States Heavyweight title. He got the #1 contendership about a month ago at No Escape. And since then, Charles Thompson has had no let-up on Chris Vandiver. Last week, they were scheduled to have a tag team matchup together to face off with the Pit Bulls, but of course, Thompson, he's good at abandoning his partners. He abandoned Chris Vandiver, and Vandiver was completely destroyed by the Pit Bulls. And now he's got to face off with his opponent tonight, Gavin Briggs.
And his opponent from the good old USA, weighing in at 215 pounds, Gavin Briggs.
Gavin Briggs set to take on Chris Vandiver here tonight. And Chris Vandiver, I can guarantee he's going to want to try to end this match early, use very little energy, because he's going to want to save all that energy for his matchup in just 2 days' time with primetime Charles Thompson in that United States Heavyweight title match. So the sooner that Vandiver can get this match over with, the better. And here we go. We are set for action. Chris Vandiver, Gavin Briggs. There's the bell. Lock up center of the ring, a kick. And a couple of strikes here by Chris Vandiver. Going to try to work with a sense of urgency here. Drop down, a leapfrog over the top. And it is by Chris Vandiver. Cover here. 1, 2, and I thought that he may have had him right then and there. The Insigiti to the side of the head certainly rocked Gavin Briggs for a moment. He looks like he may have shook the cobwebs out. There's a headbutt by Briggs. And down across the shoulder joint. And look at this. Ripcord knee strike by Gavin Briggs. Briggs now in total control. Gonna try to wear Chris Vandiver down. And now wrenching at the leg. The hamstring, another cover. 1, 2, no, not that time. Another 2 count for Gavin Briggs. Elbow to the back of the head. You know, Charles Thompson has got to be loving this. You know, he's got to be watching somewhere in the back, and he's got to be loving the fact that Chris Vandiver is just getting beat up right now by Gavin Briggs. He's certainly getting worn down for that championship matchup this Sunday. Whip to the far side, they collide and went for the kick, blocked down on the knee joint, and Chris Vandiver sends Gavin Briggs to the buckle. And Briggs now caught. Exploder suplex into the corner by Chris Vandiver. Now up on the middle rope. What does he have in mind here? He's waiting for Briggs to make his way to his feet. Double axe handle smash. Cover. 1. And just a 1 count for Chris Vandiver. The tide has shifted here a bit. Suplex by Vandiver. And now Vandiver with a double axe handle smash. And look at that, a knee, looks like a knee strike, but Vandiver had it scouted. There's a knockdown again. Chris Vandiver's rolling. High drop kick from Chris Vandiver. Vandiver looking to end this one here now. And went for the Van Cutter reversal, went for a knee strike again. Still scouted by Vandiver, clubbing blow. Chris Vandiver now cinches him up, drops him on his face, and now with the armbar. Vandiver went for the Van Cutter, couldn't hit it. He's going to go for the cover here. 1, 2, 3. No, the official says 2. I thought for sure it had to have been 3. And Vandiver now with Briggs in the ropes. A chop right to the throat. Vandiver with the deadlift. Gut wrench suplex. The strength that it takes to do that, ladies and gentlemen, is unparalleled. And Chris Vandiver wrestles him down. And now, with the strikes. Another cover by Vandiver. 1. He's got the ropes, does Gavin Briggs. And whether Vandiver likes it or not, it's a smart move by Gavin Briggs. And Briggs now with a knee strike to the side of the head. Briggs now going to send Vandiver for the ride. And Vandiver with the elbow to the face. And there's the Van Cutter. He hit it sudden. 1, 2, 3. And Chris Vandiver is victorious here tonight on Supercharged. Let's show you how he did it. Gavin Briggs went in. He got caught with the elbow, a quick jab, the Van Cutter, and that was enough for the victory for Chris Vandiver. A big victory for Wait a minute. No, not with that championship belt. Charles Thompson, that no good SOB. He just blasted Chris Vandiver in the face with the United States Heavyweight Championship belt. Still, ladies and gentlemen, WrestleFest just 2 nights away. Again, the main event for the Heavyweight Championship of the world. Ric Flair to challenge Pretty Boy Arthur Caldwell. Being told that Arthur Caldwell has something to say about this matchup. And here he comes.
Making his way to the ring from Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 238 pounds, the Global Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Champion, Pretty Boy Arthur Caldwell.
The heavyweight champion of the world, Pretty Boy Arthur Caldwell, set for the biggest matchup of his career when he defends the World Heavyweight title against 16-time World Champion, Nature Boy Ric Flair. Let's go down to the ring. Let's listen in. Certainly a bit of sadness there for Arthur Caldwell. But it's main event time. Eric against Willy Jones. And I'm being told there's been an added stipulation to this matchup. It is now 2 out of 3 falls. One half of the World Tag Team Champions and of the Viking Raiders. Eric set to square off tonight in our main event. Again, this is 2 out of 3 falls. and it's against Willy Jones. And this will be the second meeting between Eric and Willy Jones in the last couple of weeks. The last 2 weeks straight, we have seen the partners of these two teams, Ivar and Derek Wright, with Ivar gaining 2 victories over Derek Wright. But the first time that Eric and Willy Jones met, Willy Jones came out victorious. And he's not waiting for his opponent.
And his opponent, accompanied by Derek Wright, representing High Energy from Reno, Nevada, weighing in at 240 pounds, Willy Jones.
So, once again, with his absence, Don Holmes leaves his team, Willy Jones and Derek Wright, High Energy, to come down to the ring together. And last time, they did not get along very well. Willy Jones tried to assist Derek Wright in a victory, but it was not to be. Ivar was victorious. Got into a bit of an argument and a shoving match, did Jones and Wright. After the match was over, as we were getting ready to go off the air, so a disagreement between the two. They got chewed out a little bit by Don Holmes early tonight. We'll see if that talking to is going to change anything up. And these two are actually going to work together here. And we've got Eric and Willy Jones. There's the bell. And Eric walks in, a couple strikes, and a reversal by Jones. Jones now with Eric, sends him to the buckle. Again, the second meeting between Willy Jones and Eric. A victory here would tie these teams up in singles competition. They'd be 2-2 heading into the World Tag Team title match this Sunday. Double axe handle smash by Willy Jones. But is Derek Wright going to have Willy Jones back? I think there's something to be said there. Whip reversal, and Ivar grabs the ankle of Willy Jones, and now Derek Wright's up on the apron. This thing's completely breaking down here. And the official ejects them both. He's sending both Ivar and Derek Wright to the back, to the backstage area, to the locker room. And it's going to come down to one-on-one. There's so much for Derek Wright having Willy Jones back tonight, huh? Drop kick by Willy Jones. As of right this moment, he doesn't need it. Looking for the first fall. One. No, not even. Not even a one for Willy Jones. So that is big. Ivar and Derek Wright sent to the showers early, leaving Eric and Willy Jones to battle it out here tonight. Oh, look at that. Well, wait a minute. Now, Willy Jones looking up under the ring. What did he grab anything? It looks like maybe he thought better of it. But now he's going upstairs. He's up on the top rope. Down with a fist right across the jaw. Cover here. One. And a one that time. Eric with the kick out. Down across the shoulder and elbow joints. Went for an elbow, missed it. Eric trying to battle back in this match. For the most part, it's been all Willy Jones. And oh, look at Eric go. Eric now stomping away. Tide has turned here a bit. Eric, what has he got in mind? Look at this strength and power. But his feet are in the ropes. As Willy Jones, that breaks up the cover, but a deadlift German suplex by Eric. Perfectly executed that time. And Eric looks like he's going to go for it. Yes, he is. Cover. And an immediate kick out by Willy Jones. And Eric now looking to put this one away. Willy Jones slips out the back door. Reverse DDT. Again, in 2 days' time, these two teams will go at it. Here's a cover by Willy Jones. One, 3. No, still looking for the first fall. Didn't get it that time. High Energy, Willy Jones and Derek Wright with Don Holmes to challenge the Viking Raiders for the World Tag Team titles. And Eric with a knee strike right up underneath the jaw cover. 1, 2, 3. And the first fall goes to Eric. And if it was only a one fall match, Eric would have been victorious right there. But Willy Jones still has a shot to get back in this thing. And immediately he's turning it around. He's got Eric in the ropes here now. And Willy Jones sends him for the ride clothesline. And Willy Jones looking for a fall to even this matchup up here. He's going to go upstairs. Willy Jones down with the leg drop. High elevation. Cover. 1, 2, 3. And that's the second fall. It goes to Willy Jones, and now they are tied 1-1. Drop kick by Jones. As of right now, Willy Jones has this match well in hand. 1. No. Eric gets the right shoulder up. He was going to try to put it away right there. Willy Jones in control. He's in the driver's seat, if you will. And what in the world happened there? Willy Jones got all turned around, misses a drop kick or whatever he was trying to do. But he still doesn't give up the momentum. He sets Eric up on the top rope, and look at this. Shoved away, kick to the face. And Eric with the boot to the midsection. Power bomb. Here's the cover. This will be all. 1, 2, then no. Willy Jones kicks out, and this matchup will continue. And now Eric with the fist to the face. Open him up there, Eric. Eric in control. Until then, the leg sweep by Willy Jones, an immediate cover. And wait, he's got his feet on the rope. He's got his feet on the damn ropes. And Eric still somehow was able to kick out, even with the added pressure and weight. Willy Jones tried to steal this one. And now Willy Jones with the high kick to the upper chest. And a knee strike by Eric. Back and forth between these two. Hurricanrana by Willy Jones. Wait, he's going for the cover yet again. 1, 2, 3. No, still Eric gets the kick out. And this matchup will continue. One fall apiece here. Wait, Willy Jones going upstairs again. He's definitely looking to end it now. Look at the elevation on that leg drop cover. 1, 2, 3. And Willy Jones is successful. Let's look at this. This is impressive, the height that Willy Jones gets. Drops the leg, and the victory.
Here is your winner, Willy Jones.
Well, Willy Jones victorious here tonight. The momentum may be with High Energy heading into that World Tag Team title match. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time. Tune in this Sunday from Los Angeles, California. We present the Wrestling Extravaganza WrestleFest. Don't miss it. We'll see you then.